Hello everyone. Welcome back to English Horizon.
I'm Emma, and this is my friend Hamza. Hi everyone. Today we're diving into one of the most important grammar lessons in English.
That's right. We're going to learn how to use did, was, and were correctly.
And if you often say things like, did you happy? Or did you tired? Don't worry.
By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly when to use did, was, and were.
So, let's get started. The best part is, we aren't going to dive into difficult grammar rules.
Instead, we'll learn one very simple idea that makes everything easy.
If you're ready, let's begin with the secret.
Before you speak, ask yourself one simple question. Am I talking about an action, or am I describing someone or something?
That's the secret. If you're talking about an action, use did.
If you're talking about a feeling, a place, a job, or a description, use was or were.
Let's break this down step by step.
Part 1. Using did. We use did when we ask about actions in the past.
An action is something you do, like eat, drink, study, play, watch, call, walk, work, cook, clean, or sleep.
Exactly. Let's look at some examples. Did you study yesterday?
Did you watch television? Did you eat breakfast?
Did you call your friend? Did you finish your homework?
Did they visit their grandparents? Did she clean her room?
Did he play football? Can you see the pattern?
Every sentence contains an action. Now let's practice.
Answer these questions aloud. Did you wake up early today?
Did you eat breakfast? Did you drink tea or coffee?
Did you go to work? Did you watch YouTube yesterday?
Did you talk to your best friend? Did you help someone today?
Great. Now let's learn one very important rule.
After did, always use the base form of the verb. Never use the past form.
Correct. Did you go to school? Incorrect. Did you went to school?
Correct. Did you eat lunch? Incorrect. Did you ate lunch?
This is one of the most important grammar rules in English. Remember it every time you speak.
Now that you understand did, let's learn was and were.
Many English learners think did, was, and were are used the same way, but they are not.
Remember the simple rule. Did for actions, was, were for descriptions.
A description tells us how someone felt, where they were, or what something was like.
Let's look at some common describing words. Happy, sad, busy, tired, hungry, cold, hot, late, early, excited.
These aren't actions. They describe a person or a situation.
Look at these examples. Were you happy yesterday? Was he tired after work?
Were they busy this morning? Was she hungry after school?
Was it cold last night? None of these sentences talk about an action.
Now, let's look at locations. Was he at home? Were you at school yesterday?
Were they at the park? Was she in the office? Again, these are not actions.
Now let's talk about jobs or identity. He was a doctor. She was a teacher.
They were students. We were classmates. These are descriptions.
Was or were? Use was with I, he, she, it.
Examples. I was tired. He was busy. She was happy. It was cold.
Use were with you, we, they. You were late. We were excited.
They were at home. One important thing to remember is even when you are talking to only one person, you still say you were.
Never say you was. That is incorrect. Always say you were.
Now let's practice. Choose was or were. I tired yesterday.
The answer is was. They were at school. The answer is were.
She was happy. The answer is was. We were busy all day. The answer is were.
You were at home. The answer is were. Excellent.
Now let's correct some common mistakes. Incorrect. Did you happy yesterday? Correct. Were you happy yesterday?
Incorrect. Did she tired? Correct. Was she tired?
Incorrect. Did they at home? Correct. Were they at home?
Can you hear the difference? The correct sentences sound much more natural.
Now you're ready to learn the most important rule of all, how to choose between did and was were without getting confused.
Part 3. The Golden Rule. How do you know which one to use while speaking?
The answer is very simple. Before you speak, ask yourself one question. Am I talking about an action or a description?
If you're talking about an action, use did. If you're talking about a feeling, place, job, age, or description, use was or were.
That's the golden rule. You don't need to memorize long grammar rules.
Just remember this one question. Let's practice together.
Situation 1. The word is eat. Is eat an action or a description?
It's an action. So we ask, did you eat breakfast?
Situation 2. The word is happy. Is it an action?
No. It's a feeling. So we ask, were you happy yesterday?
Situation 3. The word is study. That's an action. So we say, did you study last night?
Situation 4. The words are at home. Is that an action?
No. It's a location. So we say, were you at home yesterday?
Situation 5. The word is work. As a verb, it's an action. So we ask, did you work yesterday?
Situation 6. The word is busy. That's a description. So we ask, were you busy this morning?
Excellent. You're already beginning to hear the difference.
Now let's correct some common mistakes.
Incorrect. Did you hungry? Correct. Were you hungry?
Incorrect. Did she busy yesterday? Correct. Was she busy yesterday?
Incorrect. Were you go to school? Correct. Did you go to school?
Incorrect. Was they at home? Correct. Were they at home?
Incorrect. Did he a teacher? Correct. Was he a teacher?
Notice the pattern. Actions use did. Descriptions use was or were.
Now let's use all three naturally in a real conversation.
To a real-life conversation that many of us can relate to, discussing our weekends.
Absolutely. It's a perfect way to practice using the auxiliary verbs did, was, and were.
Let's start by imagining someone asks you about your weekend.
Right. So if someone asks, how was your weekend? What would your answer be?
I'd probably say, it was great. But then they might follow up with, were you at home on Saturday morning?
Exactly. And the answer might be, yes, I was. Now here's a question for you. Did you cook breakfast?
No, I didn't. My mother cooked breakfast instead. And then they might ask, did you help her?
And I would say, yes, I did. It's all about using those verbs correctly to describe actions and states.
Exactly. Let's keep the conversation flowing. What about the afternoon? Were you busy during that time?
Yes, I was. And later in the evening, did you go anywhere?
Yes, I did. I went to the shopping mall. Were the shops crowded?
Yes, they were. And did you buy anything?
Yes. I bought a notebook and a pen. Was the notebook expensive?
No, it wasn't. It was very cheap. Did you meet any friends while you were there?
Yes, I did. And I was surprised to see them.
So, what did you do on Sunday?
I stayed at home and did watch a movie. Was the movie interesting?
Yes, it was. But were you tired at night?
A little, but I was happy because I had a relaxing weekend.
That's a great way to wrap it up. Now, did you notice how we used did for actions and was or were for descriptions?
Exactly. Native English speakers don't memorize complicated grammar. They ask themselves, is this an action or a description?
Once you start thinking that way, speaking English becomes so much easier. Now, let's shift gears to our quick practice quiz.
Yes. Listeners, get ready to test yourself. We'll ask a question, and you'll have to choose between did, was, or were before we reveal the answer.
All right. Question 1. Did you play football yesterday?
The answer is did. Did you play football yesterday?
Question 2. Was she happy after the exam?
The answer is was. Was she happy after the exam?
Question 3. Were they at school yesterday?
The answer is were. Were they at school yesterday?
Fantastic. I hope you're keeping up.
Question 4. Did you finish your homework?
The answer is did. Did you finish your homework?
All right, let's move on. Question 5. Does he tired after work?
The answer is was. Was he tired after work?
Great job, everyone. Now let's quickly review what we've learned today.
Rule 1. Use did when talking about actions. And remember, after did, always use the base form of the verb.
Correct. And rule 2. Use was and were when talking about feelings, descriptions, jobs, locations, and age.
Absolutely. The golden rule is to ask yourself, am I talking about an action or a description?
That simple question can help you avoid many grammar mistakes. And remember, practice makes perfect.
Now it's your turn. Write 2 sentences in the comments. One using did and one using was or were.
We'd love to hear your sentences. Remember, every mistake is a step toward becoming a confident English speaker.
Congratulations on finishing today's lesson. You learned the difference between did, was, and were.
Don't forget to practice these patterns in your daily conversations. The more you use them, the more natural your English will become.
If you enjoyed this lesson, please like this episode and subscribe to English Horizon for more tips and lessons.
Thank you so much for listening. Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep speaking English every day.
See you in the next lesson. Goodbye and have a wonderful day.